Hey y'all, I want to share with you what I call are some of Usborne's Movin On Up books. A lot of us have toddlers ages 2, 3, 4, and even 5 and 6, and they are beginning to be readers or better readers, or they just need a little bit more encouragement. Well, these books I want to show you really will help in your home library. The first set, or the first kind I want to share with you, is what's called our dual readers. This book is called the Usborne Book of Princess Stories. We have many more. Farmyard Tales, Trains, Fairy Tales, you name it. It's a great plush book. It's nice and thick. This actually has 4 stories in it, and this is a dual reader. You may be asking what makes it a dual reader. Well, you will see reading lines at the top and at the bottom. The shorter sentences at the top are for your children to read, while the more detailed sentences at the bottom are for the adults to read. Kids love these because they are encouraged by the short sentences. All the detail and graphics, they move on, they read the next short sentence. Yes, it all makes sense with only reading the short sentences. It makes sense if you want to read only the long sentences. It makes sense if you want to read all the sentences. So this is definitely a type of book, or the book collection, that can grow with your child as they become great readers. So those again are our dual readers. Now I want to share with you the Usborne Phonics readers. These books are awesome. Nice flimsy paperback book, but not your regular paperback book. Nice glossy pages. These books are $6.99 each, y'all. That is all. This particular book is called Goat on a Boat. Shout, help, yells Goat. What's great about these is they are fun and silly, and the kids love to hear them and get a good laugh out of all the rhyming words. What they don't understand they're doing is that they are also working on their phonics. And in the back of each book, you will see some details about the phonics awareness, talking about how they are breaking down the words in each particular book. Right here, in this story, your child will soon identify the O sound of goat and boat. It's just another great reading tool for them, and they love it because they're silly, funny stories. They don't make sense. Kids love those, especially in the early stages. Laughter and reading should always go together. So these are our funny phonics stories. We have Bee Makes Tea, and Kangaroo at the Zoo, and Raccoon on the Moon. There are a ton of these. Go check them out. Trust me, it's $6.99. Fun, silly, and teaching them how to read. I mean, you can't really beat that. The next one I want to go through really quickly is one of our chapter books. Now, you may be saying, now, my child's not quite ready for a chapter book. Yes, they are. You can read it to them. I started this last night with Claire. Now, we'll see how it goes. She liked it. I'm trying to get her interested in listening to longer stories and staying engaged in longer stories. So we read some of it. I stopped and put it down. We're going to try picking it back up tonight. First, I'm going to review what we read and what she heard last night to see if she remembers. These chapter books are great. Look at this. There's no big blocks of text. Just these nice, fat, chunky words to really help fill up the page. And as you notice, there's word art and illustrations on every second page. There's no intimidating words in here. These are great for your child as they become young readers. And the final set I want to share with you is a nonfiction book. Y'all, get some nonfiction in your library if you don't have it yet. Children in elementary school begin to stop reading about nonfiction. They like more of the daydreaming, and I can understand that, but we need to keep nonfiction in their lives, and we need to keep them excited about nonfiction. These books, look, hardback book, only $4.99 each, you guys. Look at these graphics inside. We have true photography pictures. We have lots of factual information placed on each page. Make this book work for you. If you have a little one, just talk about what they see in the pictures. If you have a beginning reader, find a sentence maybe on each page. Okay? If you have a child who really is into facts and nonfiction, go ahead and start reading all the pages. I'll be honest with you, my 2.5, we just talk about what we see in the pictures, because I want her to know that they're going to be a part of her home library and that we're going to be talking about these. This is the Bees and Wasps. We have so many in this collection. We have bears, monkeys, planes, trains, weather. What great teaching tools. You know, when it's going to be stormy outside, what do you do when your child acts a little scared or has a question? You pull out the weather nonfiction book. I hope you enjoyed these. I tried to be really quick, and again, these were the Moving On Up books.